I'll send you the video. Hello, a warm welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from, you most welcome and welcome back to the GFF Men's Division 1. And it is week 12 of the division, week 12 of the GFF Men's Division 1. And this afternoon from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1 is a clash between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow, and Fortune dressed in their colorful white and green shirts, green shorts and green socks, playing from our right to left, whilst Greater Tomorrow dressed in blue shorts and yellow socks, currently playing from our left to right from our commentary decks. And the central referee of this crucial game is Ibrahim Jankosama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali, Pasonko as the fourth assistant referee. Abdul K. Cham is serving as the match commissioner. The ground is set, and the ground is set for the clash in week 12 of the GFF Men's Division 1, and the game is live from LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. And it is a clash between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow, and the game is currently underway. Before going deep into the commentary, a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Fortune Football Club. And Fortune starts in goal with Nuha Sanyang 104, Dabo 2, Ferdinand Jata 52, Bakari Sise number 3, Salifu Jaju 16, Ibu Sanyang 8, Adama Kante 66, Ali Use 7, Salifu Koli number 10, Abdullah Tamba 78, and Sali Osehu Sonko 5 completes the 11 for Fortune Football Club. And already we are having Ali Use and Salifu Koli back into the starting 11 after a few weeks of training. This time around, Salifu Koli floats that ball forward, caught out by Greater Tomorrow. And before going deep into the commentary, Greater Tomorrow Football Club starts in goal with Keba Gay 1, Omar Jaju number 4, Lamarana Jallo 27, Serif Kamara 13, Ken Bugul Bas team captain 14, Alex Gomez number 8, Amadou Nyasi 5, Amadou Sok 11, Modlamin Sanyang 7, Ibrahim Kamara 23, and Felix Mendy 12. Completes the 11 for coach Serif Mankajang and his boys. It is currently nil apiece from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the clash between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. Few minutes into the contest, it is a barren scoreline. Fortune Football Club up against Greater Tomorrow. Fortune playing at home, and it's also a home game for Greater Tomorrow equally, because Greater Tomorrow is a Brikama based club, and the team is currently playing at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in their colorful blue shorts and yellow socks, straight into the gloves of the custodian and the keeper for Fortune Football Club this afternoon is Nuha Sanyang. And in the other goal post is Keba Gay for Greater Tomorrow. Team captain Ken Bugul Bas, and the team captain for Fortune this afternoon is Sirifo Dabo. And Sirifo Dabo is currently having the defensive partnership alongside Ferdinand Jata and Abdullah Tamba. Fortune chases. Adam Akante will surely try to get the ball from the goalkeeper Keba Gay. Greater Tomorrow will start the play from their own half. Back to Lamarana Jallo. The former Brikama United central defender plays that ball short on the right side of Greater Tomorrow's defense. This time will they be able to keep that ball in place? Sehu Sonko wrestle down, and this time it's a throw in, quickly taken Modlamin Sanyang. And Modlamin Sanyang is currently having it tough against Abdullah Tamba. And Modlamin Sanyang is currently playing against his former team Greater Tomorrow. His former team, Fortune Football Club rather. Modlamin Sanyang is a player for Greater Tomorrow, and he played last season with Fortune Football Club. It is still nil apiece. It's a throw in and will be taken by the number 12 and right wing back Felix Mendy. Felix to the team captain Ken Bugul Bas. Amadou Nyasi back to Ken Bugul Bas. Greater Tomorrow enjoying possession in their opposition's half. Amadou Nyasi is one of the players that is currently part of the National Chan under 20 or the National Chan team, and he has already booked a place in the final 23. Ball being launched forward. No problems for Fortune, straight to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. And for Fortune Football Club, we have 3 of their players that have already booked their places in the final 23. Adama Kante, Ibu Sanyang, and Bakari have already booked places. Ali Use strides forward, lays that ball to Bakari Sise. Fortune will surely attack, left-footed drive. This time Lamarana Jallo. Lamarana lost it. It's a strong header, partly done. Salifu Koli to Ali Use. Modlamin Sanyang. Modlamin Sanyang was with Fortune Football Club last season before securing a transfer to Greater Tomorrow Football Club. It is Greater Tomorrow now. Ball being played short. More Lamin Sanyang squares that ball on the other end. Setting strides forward. Can he get something? Drills that block in there by Salifu Jaju for Fortune Football Club. It's a corner. And a corner for Greater Tomorrow. And Greater Tomorrow will have the opportunity to effect this through Sering Kamara. Sering Kamara is on the starting 11 for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. It's a crowded penalty area for Fortune Football Club. And trying to defend this corner from Greater Tomorrow. And Greater Tomorrow is under the guidance of Serif Mankajang, assisted by Ibrahim Ajoub. And Jane Juve is the head coach for Fortune. Ball being taken forward, straight into the gloves of the custodian Nuha Sanyang. And the national under-20 custodian lays that ball forward. Adama Kante trying to reconnect Ibu Sanyang. Unfortunately, ball being caught out by team captain Ken Bugulbas. It's Ken Bugulbas, team captain. Salifu Jaju to take this. Jaju Salifu is the right wing back for Fortune Football Club, and on the left side is Bakari Sise, the defensive try of Abdullah Tamba, Sirifo Dabo and Ferdinand Jata. It is the Fortune Football Club now. Lays that ball forward, caught out by Lamarana Jalo. Around the center circle in their own half. Fortune Football Club recollects and back to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanya. Greater Tomorrow currently having all their players behind the ball, whilst Nuha Sanyang will surely get the ball from the half of Fortune Football Club. Drills that ball low. Salifu Jaju plays that ball short. Not a great one. Sering Kamara will benefit from that resulting throw. Sering Kamara, a long one. Sering Kamara plays that ball long. Ibrahima Kamara receives that ball. Ibrahima Kamara is one of the experienced players for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And Sering Kamara plays that ball short to team captain Ken Bugulbas. Amadou Nyasi. Nyasi Amadou is the only player for Greater Tomorrow Football Club in the Chan 23. This time around, Mud Lamin lays that ball forward. Caught out by Ibu Sanyang. Ibu Sanyang to Adama Kante. Adama trying to lay that ball forward. Unfortunately, Omar penalized by the central referee, and the referee is Ibrahima Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Keba Odemba Sabali and Pasonko as the fourth assistant referee. From the Box Bar Mini Stadium is the GFF Men's Division 1 and Week 12 clash between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. We have already played 7 minutes unofficial on this game, and it is currently Fortune nil, Greater Tomorrow nil. And it is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Ferdinand Jata lays that ball for Ibu Sanyang to chase. Ibu Sanyang. Sanyang floats that ball, caught out by Sering Kamara. And it's going to be a corner. It's a corner for Fortune Football Club. And Fortune Football Club, in their last 5 fixtures, we will surely get you the live 5 fixtures played by both Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. Fortune in their first game drew 1-1 against Falcons before winning Hawks 1-0. And before that, we will surely get you this corner. And later we will get back to the games that were played by Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. Ball being taken. Ferdinand Jata had a glancing header. Will Ali be able to keep that ball in play? The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Ali and finally struck the player. The player is currently in trouble. Back on his feet. Felix Mendy is the name. It's a goal kick. Greater Tomorrow Football Club. It is Greater Tomorrow nil, Fortune nil. Amadou Nyasi, Sirifo Dabo having it tough. Sirifo Dabo is the team captain. Plays that ball short to Bakari Sise. Bakari lost possession. Sirifo Dabo. Sirifo reconnects Bakari Sise. And Bakari strides forward. It's a sunny afternoon from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And that seems to be a protest coming from Lamarana Jalo. And Sering Kamara is also very close to the central referee, Ibrahima Janko Sama. There is a discussion between Sama and Sering Kamara. And Amadou Nyasi is also not very far from that discussion. No problems for both players as Fortune benefit from a set piece. Sehu Sonko to take this. Sehu Sonko is one of the midfielders for Coach Jane Juve's side. Fortune Football Club lost the last 3 fixtures. Fortune Football Club in their last 3 fixtures were all defeats. Ali Use strides forward. Bakari Sise this time around trying to connect the players up front. Unfortunately, the ball eludes every other player and it rolls on the other end, and that's a clearance coming from Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Fortune in search for a breakthrough. Will they be able to get it before Lemontine remains the biggest ambition, but also the question. It is still nil apiece. Sirifo Dabo team captain to his defensive partner Ferdinand Jata. It is Jata Ferdinand. Adama Kante chested that ball down, looking for options. Adama Kante lays that ball. It is Salifu Koli. Koli Salifu slides in. And ball being blocked in there by the central defenders of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. A great one coming from Ali Usey. Bakari Cisse operating on the left wing back. Ali Usey now is back into the starting 11 after having a stay in Turkey for a trial alongside Salifu Koli. They are all back into the starting 11 for Coach Jane Juve side at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. Their fourth game after the trial. Ali Usey and Salifu Koli. It is Fortune nil, Greater Tomorrow nil. Boxbar Mini Stadium is the venue. Week 12 fixture of the Division 1. If you may like, call it the top tier of Gambian football. Fortune Football Club on 8. Greater Tomorrow. Greater Tomorrow Football Club on 15th on the table. Bakari Cisse straight forward. Cisse Bakari. And we're currently having the players of Greater Tomorrow behind the ball. Ali Usey. Usey Ali to Abdullah Tamba. Fortune enjoying possession in their opposition's half. This is Abdullah Tamba now, having some offensive works here. Tamba, Rasul down, and it's a play on. Sehu Sonko. Back to Sirifo Dabo team captain. Sirifo to his defensive partner Ferdinand Jata. Coach Jane Juve and his boys are currently enjoying possession. And currently it is nil apiece. Amadou Nyasi turns beautifully. He's one of the players. He's one of the only player for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And you could see Serif Mankajang having that word to Amadou Nyasi, the midfielder. He's the only player for Greater Tomorrow, part of the under 20 or part of the 23-man squad of the National Chan team. It is Bakari Cisse to Sehu Sonko. Fortune enjoying possession as we currently having Greater Tomorrow players behind the ball. Fortune enjoying possession, and currently they could not just break the deadlock. They are just trying their luck. Bakari Cisse, ball being chested down. This time around it's a throw in, and a throw into Greater Tomorrow Football Club under the guidance of head coach Serif Mankajang, assisted by Ibrahim Ajoub and Jane Juve and Mustafa Jaju are the coaches for Fortune Football Club from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and it is live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. It is 13 minutes unofficial on our clock as the central referee and his team are with the official timing. A great cautiousness in this fixture between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow Football Club. That was a decent one coming from Omar Jaju, central defender, in trying to connect the right wing back Felix Mendy, and Felix failed to keep that ball in play as it rolls on the other end for a throw in, and Fortune Football Club will benefit. It's a sunny afternoon from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and hopefully we're going to have 2 minutes or 2 cooling breaks. We will surely have one in the first half and the other in the second half, because the temperature is definitely high here. It's definitely high at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 1. It is week 12 of the fixture. Fortune Football Club, Sehu Sonko. This time around it is Salifu Koli. Great control and turn. Koli Salifu to Ibu Sanyang. It is Ferdinand Jata now. Ferdinand launched that ball forward. Omar Jajo. He's been asked by the goalkeeper Keba Gay to leave that ball. Serin Kamara. Greater Tomorrow Football Club will use the left side of their attack in trying to penetrate. Will they be able to, this time caught out by Ferdinand Jata? Hands that ball short to Salifu Jaju. It's a great one, and already Salifu Koli, Rasul down. Ken Bugul Bas is giving his marching orders. Yellow card dash out to Ken Bugul Bas, team captain. Greater Tomorrow Football Club by the central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali and Pasonko as the fourth assistant referee. Abdul Kecham is the match commissioner in this great and crucial fixture of the GFF Men's Division 1. And shortly we will get you the table standing of the GFF Men's Division 1. On top of the table, temporarily is Hearts FC with 22, Real de Banjul on 21, and Real de Banjul is playing Gambia Armed Forces at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basore. Just the same time, Fortune is currently taking on Greater Tomorrow. And third is Falcons on 20 points, Brikama United fourth with 19, Hawks on fifth with 18 points, Bombarda sixth with 17, BST Galaxy seventh on 17 points, Fortune on 8th with 16 points, Gambian Dodge Lions 9th with 15 points, Team Rhino on 10th with 14 points, Steve Biko 11th 14 points, Gambia Armed Forces 12th with 13 points, Marimo Park Food 13th with 12 points, Banjul United 10th with 14 points, Greater Tomorrow on 15th with 10 points, and on the foot of the table is TMT on 16th with 8 points. And other fixtures in the GFF Men's Division 1. Adam Akante floats that ball, caught out by Omar Jajo. It's a corner, and a corner to the boys in white and green, Fortune Football Club. Fortune playing from our right to left from our commentary decks, whilst Greater Tomorrow in blue shorts and yellow socks playing from our left to right from our commentary decks. And other fixtures apart from the game between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, there is a game at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basore between Real de Banjul and Gambia Armed Forces, and in Bakau that is featuring Marimo Park Food and Hawks Football Club. It's a corner, and a corner to Coach Jane Juve and his boys. It is nil apiece. Who is going to break the deadlock remains to be seen. Is it going to be Fortune or Greater Tomorrow? Remains to be seen. Salifu Jaju floats that ball, a glancing header from Ibu Sanyang. That is a goal kick. That is a goal kick, and it's a goal kick to Greater Tomorrow goalkeeper Kebage. And in case you're just joining us, Fortune Football Club is currently starting with Nuha Sanyang in goal, Sirifo Dabo, team captain, Ferdinand Jata, Bakari Sise, Salifu Jajo, Ibu Sanyang, Adama Kante, Ali Usei, Salifu Koli, Abdullah Tamba and Sehu Sonko, completing the starting 11 for Fortune Football Club under the guidance of Coach Jen Juve, assisted by Mustafa Jajo. And on the other hand, for Greater Tomorrow, they start in goal with Keba Gay, Omar Jajo, Lamarana Jalo, Serin Kamara, Ken Bugul Bas, team captain, Alex Gomez, Amadou Nyasi, Amadou Sow, Modlamin Sanyang, Ibrahima Kamara and Felix Mendy. It is still nil apiece from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Lamin Fati, Usman Kamara behind the camera, and the game is also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. It is Sirifo Dabo, plays that ball short to Ali Usei. Ali moves the ball forward, looking for options, lays that ball short to Salifu Koli. This is Sehu Sonko, currently having almost all the players of Greater Tomorrow behind the ball. Ferdinand Jata stride forward. Ferdinand, is that going to be a foul? Play on, says the central referee. This time around, it's a goal! And Ferdinand Jata broke the deadlock for Fortune Football Club. And Ferdinand broke the deadlock. It is Fortune 1, Greater Tomorrow nil from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is coming to you live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. Deadlock broken, and broken at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, this time advantage to the home side. Fortune Football Club leading by a goal to nil. Got their noses in front, courtesy of central defender Ferdinand Jata. Ferdinand Jata's goal is the difference between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. And Fortune Football Club, if they are able to hold on, will be the fourth victory after the last 4 fixtures. In the last 3 fixtures played by Fortune Football Club, the team lost to Brikama United 1-0, lost 1-0 to Real de Banjul, and also lost 1-0 in their last game against Gambia Armed Forces. Here leading by a goal to nil against Greater Tomorrow at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Will they be able to hold on? Is the biggest ambition for head coach Jane Juve and his boys. Anyway, it's going to be a wake-up call for Greater Tomorrow. Trailed by a goal to nil. Greater Tomorrow Football Club trailed by a goal to nil against Fortune Football Club, and Greater Tomorrow currently on the table standing is 15th with 10 points, whilst Fortune Football Club before coming to this fixture on 8th with 16 points, and a victory will surely get them to 19 points. This will surely give them a better standing in the GFF Men's Division 1. It is this 4th tier of the GFF Men's Division. It is now Greater Tomorrow in trying to get themselves back on level terms. Keba Gay, the goalkeeper, launched that ball forward. Abdullah Tamba heads that ball straight into the gloves of the custodian Nuha Sanyang. And Nuha Sanyang missed the last 2 fixtures and he's back into the starting 11 of Fortune Football Club. Sirifo Dabo, after missing almost all the games for Fortune Football Club this season, is also back into the starting 11, and he's the team captain. There is no Sambujang Ture this afternoon. It is a great one. Salifu Kole, Salifu to Sehu Sonko. Fortune leading by a goal to nil. Sonko Salifu, Rasul down, and this time around it's an advantage to Fortune Football Club. And the midfielder for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, Alex Gomez, is penalized by the central referee, Ibrahima Jankosama, assisted by Ibrahima Dabo, Demba Sabali, and Pa Sonko as the fourth assistant referee. And the match commissioner is Abdul K. Cham from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is indeed a sunny afternoon between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Fortune, a team based in Farato, whilst Greater Tomorrow is a team based in the capital city of West Coast region, Brikama. And it is the West Coast derby. It's a West Coast derby between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. Fortune will solely benefit from this set piece. Who is going to take it? We have to wait. Sehu Sonko is going to take that. Sonko Sehu. Sehu Sonko. We have key members of Fortune Football Club around the 18-yard area. Sehu Sonko will get this. Sonko Sehu floats that ball forward. And the ball couldn't trouble the goalkeeper, Keba Gay. And Keba is the custodian for Greater Tomorrow. And in goal for Fortune Football Club is Nuha Sanyang. And Nuha the custodian. Greater Tomorrow trail 1-0. Trail 1-0 against Fortune Football Club at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Will the team be able to get themselves back on level terms remains the ambition. But also the question. Fortune Football Club in their first game drew 1-1 against Falcons. In their second game was a 1-0 victory over Hawks. In the third game, they defeated TMT 2-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And Salifu Jaji will surely cut that ball out. Back to the goalkeeper, Nuha Sanyang. In their fourth game, it was Fortune 1, Marimo Park Food 0. And in the week 5 fixture, Fortune Football Club defeated Team Rhino before Team Rhino Football Club filing an appeal, and Team Rhino had a successful appeal against Fortune Football Club, and the points were forfeited and handed to Team Rhino. In week 6, Fortune Football Club defeated Banjul United 2-0 at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum before losing 2-1 to BST Galaxy at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And in week 8, Fortune Football Club defeated Steve Biko in Baka 1-0 before losing to Brikama United 1-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Real de Banjul 1-0 against Real de Banjul at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and also losing 1-0 to Gambia Armed Forces in Bakau, which was their last fixture. Greater Tomorrow Football Club. It's going to be a challenge. And Ali Usey was having it tough against central defender Lamarana Jallo. Lamarana Jallo against Ali Usey. Sehu Sonko caught that ball out. Ali Usey now. Is that going to be a foul? Play on, says the central referee Ibrahima Jankosama. It is Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Will they be able to get that? Sirifo Dabo will surely get that ball off the area, and the ball rolls out for a goal kick. Claps coming from the supporters of Fortune Football Club, coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And Greater Tomorrow Football Club opened this year's campaign with a 3-0 defeat to Bombarda Football Club, and in week 2, the team drew 1-1 against Heart FC before losing 1-0 to Gambian Dutch Lions. In week 4, Greater Tomorrow Football Club lost 2-0 to Falcons before playing a trailing 0-0 scoreline against Hawks Football Club. The team also lost 1-0 in week 6 against TMT before playing another trailing 1-1 scoreline against Marimo Parkford. Week 8, it was Team Rhino 2, Greater Tomorrow 0, and in week 9, Banjul United 3, Greater Tomorrow 0. Week 10, BST Galaxy defeated Greater Tomorrow, or the team defeated BST Galaxy by a goal to 0 before drawing 1-1 against Steve Biko in their last game. And here they are playing against Fortune Football Club at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the team is currently trailing by a goal to 0 against coach Jane Juve and his boys. It's a sunny afternoon, and a sunny afternoon from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, a busy technical area for coach Serif Mankajang. And Mankajang and his boys trail 1-0. It is Nuha Sanyang who launched that ball forward. Adama Kante is deployed as the center forward. Lays that ball to Bakari Sise. Sise Bakari, can he get something from that? Lays that ball backwards to Ali Use. Ball being caught out by Ken Bugulbas. And Ali Use on a defensive mission this time blocks that ball to touch. And it's a throw in. And a throw in quickly taken by Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Ken Bugulbas to the right wing back and number 12 Alex Mendy. Felix Mendy. Ali Usey, not a great control. It is Ken Bugulbas deep in Greater Tomorrow's half. Sherin Kamara deployed on the left side of the defense. Serif launched that ball forward. Salifu Jajo just there in time. Heads that ball off the area. Throw in Greater Tomorrow. Desperately in search for an equalizer. In need of an equalizer. Will they be able to get this? That was going to get Abdullah Tamba unaware. And he had a touch. And the ball rolls into the gloves of the custodian Nuha Sanyang. Nuha asking his players to calm down. It is indeed a sunny afternoon and we believe we're going to have a cooling break. We believe we're going to have one in the first half and the other in the second half. Central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali, and Pa Sonko as the fourth assistant referee, Abdou Cham as the match commissioner. In week 12 fixture of the GFF Men's Division 1 and the clash between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow, coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is live and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. It is still Fortune 1, Greater Tomorrow 0, and the only goal scored in this fixture came courtesy of Ferdinand Jata, central defender. Abdullah Tamba from a defensive position to an offensive position and back to the defensive position. Felix floats that ball forward. It's going to be a chase for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Is that a handball? Yes, given by the central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama. And Sama in this fixture, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali and Pa Sonko. It is a busy technical area for both Gavas. Coach Jane Juve and his boys, if they can't get more, they must be content with this advantage. While Serif Mankajang, head coach for Greater Tomorrow, will want to get the team back on level terms before the end of this fixture, or else he's going to surrender the entire points to Fortune Football Club. And Fortune in their last 3 fixtures were all defeats. They lost to Brikama United, Real de Banjul and Gambia Armed Forces. Greater Tomorrow in their last 5 fixtures, it was 1-1 against Marimo Parkford. Team Rhino, they won against Team Rhino 2-0. Lou lost to Banjul United 3-0. And in the fixture against BST Galaxy, they defeated BST Galaxy 1-0 before playing out a 1-1 trailing fixture against Steve Biko. And here they are up against Fortune Football Club. Ferdinand Jata having it tough. This time around, the ball rolls out for a goal kick. Fortune Football Club wouldn't be in any hurry. They are currently on the advantage. It is cooling break, no doubt. We're going to have cooling break. This will give the opportunity to both teams to have a sip of water before getting the game to a restart. It is indeed a sunny afternoon and the temperature at the Box Bar Mini Stadium is definitely high. This will give the opportunity to Coach Jane Juve and his boys, and also Serif Mankajang and his boys, to have a sip of water and also some words as far as the game is concerned. Fortune lead 1-0. Greater Tomorrow trail by 1-0 against Fortune Football Club. It is currently cooling break, and it is also a cooling break for the officials at the Box Bar Mini Stadium and central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama, Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali, Pa Sonko and Abdou Cham, the match commissioner, will surely have a sip of water before getting the game to a restart. Welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium after that few minutes of a cooling break, and the game is currently get back to a restart. Ibu Sanyang to Adama Kante around the center circle. Adama trying to reconnect Bakari Cisse, and currently Greater Tomorrow Football Club on a defensive work is Lamarana Jallow. Is that going to be something? Lamarana Jallow, Salifou Koli. And Salifou Koli dribbled past the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, he was trying to lay that ball to Adama Kante. And unfortunately, he could not just connect. He could not just connect. Already is a corner. Yes, a corner. It's already an offside. And Coach Jane Juve is protesting that should have been a penalty. Anyway, nothing given by the central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama. And it is Fortune 1, Greater Tomorrow 0. That was miscommunication between central defender Lamarana Jallow and the goalkeeper Keba Gay. Lamarana was trying to give way for Keba Gay to get that ball. And unfortunately, Keba wasn't there in time. This time a long one. Adama Kante moves forward. Kante Adama to the advancing player Salifou Jaju. Salifou deployed on the right side of Fortune's defense. Adama Kante, who is already part of the 23-man players selected by Coach. This time around it is Ibu Sanyang. And Ibu Sanyang lost possession, Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Can they get something from this? Felix lays that ball forward, not for too long. Fortune Football Club, Ibu Sanyang back to Sehu Sonko. Sehu is one of the midfielders. Adama Kante, great control. Ibu Sanyang. Can we get something? Already Ibu Sanyang wrestled down and rewarded by central referee Ibrahima Janko Sama. And Janko Sama Ibrahima is very close to the scene. And that was a tackle from Ibu's teammate Amadou Nyase. And both Ibu and Amadou Rada are both part of the players selected by the national or the Chan team. And they are part of the final 23. Amadou Nyasi for Greater Tomorrow. Ibu Sanyang for Fortune Football Club. Adama Kante of Fortune Football Club. Is that going to be something? This time around, Salifou Jaju calling in for handball, nothing given by the central referee Ibrahima Janko Sama. And the ball rolls into the gloves of the custodian Kebage. Greater Tomorrow trail 1-0. Fortune enjoying possession and also enjoying the goal scoring advantage. Sirifo Dabo team captain. Not a great control from Amadou Nyase. It is Abdoulaye Tamba now. Tamba Abdoulaye to Bakari Cisse. Bakari will surely start the play from their own half. It is still Fortune 1, Greater Tomorrow 0. From the Box Bar Mini Stadium, interesting and enjoyable fixture. Ali Usey to Bakari Cisse. Bakari floats that ball forward. This time around, Adama Kante could not just connect to that ball. Ibu Sanyang was also moving towards the ball, could not just have a touch. Greater Tomorrow regained possession in their opposition's half. From the half of Fortune to the half of Greater Tomorrow, this time into Fortune's half. It is Modlamin now to Amadou Nyase. Amadou Nyase to the team captain Ken Bugulbas. And now it is Greater Tomorrow. Greater Tomorrow Football Club, Amadou Sow. Amadou Sow to the team captain Ken Bugulbas. Felix picks possession on the right side of the defense. Currently having tough against Greater Tomorrow or Fortune Football Club. It is Felix Mendy. Felix Mendy to the goalkeeper Keba Gay. Keba to his central defender Omar Jaju. Omar Jaju is currently having the defensive partnership alongside Lamarana Jallo. Felix Mendy deployed on the right side of the defense, whilst we have Serin Kamara deployed on the left side of the defense. Amadou Nyasi Ken Bugul Bass currently having the defensive or the midfield setup, and the number 8 Alex Gomez. And on the other flank for Greater Tomorrow Football Club is Modlamin Sanyang, and Modlamin Sanyang is playing on the other side of the wing, whilst we have Amadou Sow deployed on the other wing, and we also have Ibrahima Kamara leading the line for Greater Tomorrow Football Club from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It's an Advantage Fortune Football Club. Team captain Sirifo Dabo. Fortune will start the play from their own half. Sirifo to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang, and back to Nuha once again. Greater Tomorrow Football Club having all its players behind the ball. Nuha Sanyang to Ibu Sanyang. It is a tussle between Lamarana Jallo and the forward Adama Kante. Modlamin Sanyang now, who was playing for Greater Tomorrow Football or playing for Fortune Football Club, is currently playing for Greater Tomorrow Football Club this season. Ferdinand Jata, who scored the goal. This is Sehu Sonko. Sehu to Ibu Sanyang. Great possessive football coming from Fortune Football Club. Ball being taken into the half. Salifu Jajo, this time having it tough against Modlamin Sanyang. Modlamin Sanyang of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Amadou Nyase, great control and tone. Back to Serin Kamara. Amadou Rasul down. Is that going to be a foul? He is given by the central referee Ibrahima Janko Osama. And Ibrahima is currently having a word with the player in question. Amadou Nyase rewarded. Ken Bugul Bass team captain. Back to Lamarana Jallo. Greater Tomorrow Football Club nil, Fortune Football Club 1. A lively contest, a great contest from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and the Box Bar Mini Stadium is hosting this West Coast derby between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Salifu Koli, Salifu to Salifu Jajo. Salifu Jaju strides forward. Ibu Sanyang lays that ball forward, trying to reconnect Salifu Koli. Unfortunately, it was just a defensive work coming from Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Currently having majority of their players behind the ball. Ali Usei to Bakare Sise. Sehu Sonko in a holding position. Sehu Sonko is very comfortable in the middle of the park for Fortune Football Club. Ferdinand Jata, Sirifo Dabo and Abdullah Tamba are currently having the defensive setup for Fortune Football Club. We're currently having 3 of the players for Greater Tomorrow warming up on the other end. Is that going to be an early substitution? Remains to be seen. That wasn't a great one coming from Sirifo Dabo, and seems very disappointed. And it is Omar Jaju who floats that ball forward. Abdullah Tamba, not a great control. Ibrahima Kamara lays that ball forward. It's going to be Modlamin now. Modlamin floats that ball forward. Ferdinand Jata just there in time to cut that ball out. Modlamin Sanyang with a decent delivery. Ball being caught out, and caught out by Ferdinand Jata, whose goal is the only difference at the Box Bar Mini Stadium between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. Serin Kamara to Modlamin Sanyang. Modlamin playing against his former club, Fortune Football Club. Ken Bugul Bass. Ken Bugul Bass is the team captain. Ken is one of the longest serving players for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, alongside Amadou Nyasi, Serin Kamara and co. They started playing for Greater Tomorrow Football Club right from Brikama Somanawetan to 3rd division, 2nd division, and finally to the top tier. Amadou Nyasi now around the center circle, floats that ball forward. Serin Kamara strides forward. Can they get something? Salifu Jaju with a clearance. Ibu Sanyang great control. It's going to be an attack coming from Fortune Football Club. Adama Kante now. Kante Adama looking for options. Lays that ball to the advancing Salifu Koli. Salifu to Sehu Sonko. Sehu back to Salifu Koli. Salifu and Ali Usei were on trials in Turkey. This time it is Bakary Cisse, and Bakary's delivery blocked in there by the right wing back Felix Mendy, and it's a corner for Fortune Football Club. And Fortune Football Club will now have the opportunity to benefit from another corner. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Box Bar, live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. And it is Fortune Football Club 1, Greater Tomorrow Football Club 0, a decent one, strong header coming from Ferdinand Jata once again. And his goal is the difference. Ferdinand Jata broke the deadlock to give Fortune the advantage against Greater Tomorrow. Sirifo Dabo. Sirifo plays that ball short. Ali to Abdullah Tamba. It's going to be a start, and a start for Fortune Football Club against Greater Tomorrow. It is Nuha Sanyang, the custodian. Adama Kante Soch forward. Ibu Sanyang on the right side of Fortune's attack. Around the Democracy end, this is Salifu Koli. Salifu slips in the process. Is that going to be a foul? Nothing given. Ball being recovered quickly by Amadou Nyasi. Amadou Nyasi having it tough against Sirifo Dabo. It's a tussle between Nyasi, Amadou and Sirifo Dabo. And Amadou Nyasi is now requesting the central referee Ibrahima Janko Sama to dash out the yellow. But the central referee is in the least interested as he waved in for a play on. It is still advantage Fortune Football Club from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in the West Coast Derby. In the West Coast Derby between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. Fortune, a team based in Farato, West Coast region, the Gambia. And Greater Tomorrow, a team based in Brikama, West Coast region, the Gambia. And it is the West Coast Derby in the GFF Men's Division 1. Greater Tomorrow 0, Fortune 1. Amadou Nyasi, back to the goalkeeper Keba Gay. Keba to Lamarana Jallo. Lamarana will slowly start the play from their own half. And Serif Mankajang, the coach, asking Lama to play the ball forward. The team is currently inside for an equalizer. It's going to be another attack. Bakary Cisse caught that ball out. Back to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. Nuha Sanyang around the center circle. A solid header coming from Omar Jacho. This time Ali Usey chased that ball down. Great control Usey Ali. Great control and turn. It is Fortune on the advantage. Back to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. Fortune wouldn't be in any hurry as they're currently leading by a goal to 0. And Greater Tomorrow having the entire players behind the ball. Ibrahima Kamara the forward. This time it is once again Fortune. Sirifo Dabo team captain. Ibu Sanyang strides forward. Sanyang Ibu to Salifu Koli. Salifu missed key of Fortune games. And this is Bakary Cisse. Floats the ball! Ali Usey! And it is 2-0 for Fortune Football Club. That was a decent goal. A great goal coming from Ali Usey. And Ali scored and got the second for Fortune Football Club. And that's a great handshake to the team president and the team president. And the team president is currently with us at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And Ali Usey got the second goal for Fortune Football Club. And Jane Juve and the boys are currently leading by 2 goals to 0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. 2-0 advantage for Fortune Football Club. Time running out for Greater Tomorrow as far as the first half is concerned. Ali Usey with a decent goal. Ali Usey with the second goal coming from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and 2-0 advantage Fortune Football Club. And in the last 3 fixtures were all defeats for Fortune Football Club. Lost to Brikama United 1-0, lost to the champions Real de Banjul 1-0, and also Gambia Armed Forces 1-0 in Bakau in their last fixture, and they are back at the Box Bar Mini Stadium this afternoon. Currently leading in the first half by 2 goals to 0. First goal courtesy of Ferdinand Jata, and the second coming from Ali Usey. That was a decent one, a decent goal. A low drive coming from Ali Usey to give the 2-0 advantage to coach Jane Juve and his boys. Serif Mankajang and his boys trailed 2-0 in the first half. Will they be able to turn things around in the second half is the biggest ambition. Of course, the biggest question coming from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is Greater Tomorrow 0, Fortune Football Club 2. Around the center circle, Lamarana Jallo to Omar Jaju. It is Omar Jaju now. Jaju Omar to Lamarana Jallo. Lamarana Jallo will slowly get the ball back to the goalkeeper Keba Gay. And he's now asking his players to come for the ball. It's a busy technical area for both Gavas. And the Gava for Fortune Football Club is Jane Juve, assisted by Mustafa Jajo. And on the other dugout is Serif Mankajang, assisted by Ibrahim Achoub. It has not been a great start for Greater Tomorrow. It hasn't been a great start for Greater Tomorrow this season. Currently on 15th, just above TMT. On 10 points, whilst TMT rock off the table or rock bottom on 8 points. It is currently Amadou Nyase. Amadou lays that ball forward. Will they be able to get something? Ball being caught out by Sirifo Dabo. Time running out for Greater Tomorrow Football Club as far as the first half is concerned. That's going to be 3 minutes of additional time in the first half. 3 minutes for Fortune Football Club to hold on, and 3 minutes for Greater Tomorrow to pull one back if they are able to get something as far as this game is concerned. 3 minutes added on. Fortune 2, Greater Tomorrow 0. 3 minutes put up by the 4th assistant referee Pasonko, and the game is currently being officiated by central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali and Pasonko as the 4th assistant referee. Adama Kante lays that ball for the advancing Bakari Sise. Unfortunately, Bakari failed to keep that ball in play and rolls on the other end for a goal kick. That's a goal kick. Greater Tomorrow trail 2-0. Will they be able to turn things around is the ambition, but also the question. Will they be able to turn things around? Anyway, that was miscommunication between the two players of Greater Tomorrow Football Club as the team trailed 2-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium against Fortune Football Club. And we will surely get you some of the fixtures played by Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Fortune Football Club in their first game, it was 1-1 against Falcons. Fortune Football Club won 1-0 against Hawks before winning 2-1 against TMT at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And in that fixture, it was Ali Usey who won the game for them. And Ali scored the second goal in the clash against Greater Tomorrow. Coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium this afternoon. Great interchange of passes between the players of Fortune Football Club, enjoying possession and also enjoying the number of goals scored at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. From the right side of the attack to the left side of the attack once again. It is Fortune 2, Greater Tomorrow 0. Sirifo Dabo to his defensive partner Sambujang Toure. Did I say Sambujang Toure? This is Ferdinand Chata. There is no Sambujang Toure in the starting 11 this afternoon. It is Ferdinand Chata, Sirifo Dabo and Abdullah Tamba. In the heart of the midfield, Salifu Koli, Sehu Sonko and Ibu Sanyang. Adama Kante leading the line. Ali Usey deployed on the left side of the attack, and Salifu Koli deployed on the right side of the attack. It is currently Fortune 2, Greater Tomorrow 0. A great first half coming from Coach Jane Juve and his boys, getting 2 goals in the first half. I think this is the very first time this season the team of Fortune Football Club getting 2 goals in the first half. Anyway, it's going to be an attack coming from Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Mod Lamin now. Can they get something Greater Tomorrow? Left-footed drive. Easy time for the goalkeeper Noha Sanyang. That was indeed a weak shot. A weak effort coming from Mod Lamin Sanyang. And Mod Lamin is currently playing against his former club, Fortune Football Club. Is that going to be the last action? Of course, yes. It is the final whistle as far as the first half is concerned, coming from the central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama. And Ibrahim Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali and Pasonko as the 4th assistant referee. And it is half-time. It is half-time at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Half-time between head coach Jane Juve and Serif Mankajang. And it is half-time between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. And currently Fortune having the advantage, leading by 2 goals to 0 against Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And getting their goals courtesy of Ferdinand Jata and Ali Usey to have the 2-0 advantage at halftime. And this is where we also have 15 minutes of rest. And do join us in the next 15 for the continuation of the live commentary. It has been Parliament Fatih at the commentary decks, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. Until then, we are off for the 15, and do join us in the next 15. Welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium for the continuation of the live commentary in the GFF Men's Division 1 and the clash between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. It's just the commencement of the second half. It is 2-0 advantage to Fortune. Coach Jane Juve and his boys enjoying the advantage 2-0 against Greater Tomorrow under the guidance of Coach Sheriff Mankajang. It is the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. Fortune will now start the play from their own half, playing from the Democracy end of the Box Bar Mini Stadium. This time Ibrahim Kamara floats that ball into the gloves of the custodian Nuha Sanyang. That was a great strike coming from the forward Ibrahim Kamara. He's the most experienced player for this. It is still Greater Tomorrow nil, Fortune 2. Fortune on the advantage. 4 of the players for Greater Tomorrow warming up on the other end. A long one into the half of Fortune, caught out by central defender Sirifo Dabo. And Sirifo is currently having the defensive partnership alongside Abdullah Tamba and Ferdinand Jata. Sambujang Toure is on the bench this afternoon. Not a great start and not a great pass coming from the holding midfielder Alex Gomez of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. The team trailed 2-0. Sheriff Mankajang very busy on the technical area. Jane Juve equally. Salifu Jaju will get that. Salifu Jaju will take that throw in. Quickly done. And it's Serin Kamara trying to clear that ball. Not a great one. Hands that ball short to Omar Jaju. Omar is one of the central defenders for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Ken Bugul Bas to Amadou Nyase. Nyase Amadou plays that ball short. Serin Kamara floats that ball, a long and high one, straight into the gloves of the custodian Nuha Sanyang. And Nuha will surely use the opportunity to wind down the clock. Ibu Sanyang now. Ibu lost possession to Amadou Nyase. Greater Tomorrow Football Club trying to get the team back on level terms. This time lays that ball short. It is Alex Gomez to Ken Bugul Bas. Ken Bugul Bas to Amadou Sow. Amadou lost possession. Salifu Koli now. Salifu Jaju back to Salifu Koli. Koli 10 strides forward. Moving the ball for Fortune Football Club. Can they get something? Is that going to be a foul? Yes. That's a foul as given by the central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo. Demba Sabali and Pasonko is the 4th assistant referee. Abdul K. Cham is serving as the 4th assistant referee. From the box bar, did I say 4th assistant referee? Abdul K. Cham is the match commissioner. Abdul K. Cham is the match commissioner in this great fixture between Fortune and Greater Tomorrow. It is week 12 of the GFF Men's Division 1. Fortune before this contest, 8 on the table, standing with 16 points. And a victory will get them to 19 points. You'll solely try to get you results elsewhere. Anyway, at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, it is Fortune 2, Greater Tomorrow nil. Currently on the table, it is Heart FC on leading the table on 22. Real de Banjul second with 21 points. Falcons on third with 20. Brikama United fourth with 19 points. Hawks on fifth with 18 points. Bombarda 6th with 17 points. BST Galaxy 7th with 17 points. Fortune Football Club 8th with 16 points. Gambia Dutch Lions 9th with 15 points. Team Rhino on 10th with 14 points. And that was definitely very close for Fortune Football Club to get the third. Unfortunately caught out by Omar Jajo. Ali Usey, who scored the second goal, caught out by Ken Bugul Bas. Danger not averted. It's going to be another attack coming from Fortune Football Club using the left side of the attack. Bakari Sise to Sehu Sonko. Sehu having a great performance in the heart of Fortune's midfield. Sonko Sehu joined the club this season. It is Ibu Sanyang to Salifu Koli. That's a foul. That's a foul, and Salifu Koli penalized by the central referee, Ibrahima Janko Sama. And Ken Bugul Baz is back on his feet, and he is currently limping. He seems okay, but still limping, team captain. Team captain Ken Bugul Baz. And Lamarana Jallow will start the play. Was playing for Brikama United last season before moving to Greater Tomorrow this season. Omar Jajo is one of the central defenders. No other option. Back to the goalkeeper. Keba Kei. Keba from his serve to the opposition serve. Sirifo Dabo with a diving header, and this time Ibrahima Kamara penalized by the central referee. Sirifo currently down injured. It's a busy technical area for coach Serif Mankajang and head coach Jane Juve. Jane Juve and his boys are currently on the advantage. The team leading by 2-0. Got the goals courtesy of Ferdinand Jata and Ali Usey. Sirifo Jaju, or Sirifo Daborada, to Adama Kante, and this time Lamarana Jallow trying to get him off the ball, and Lamarana Jallow will now benefit from a throw-in. Hands that ball to Serin Kamara. Serin deployed on the left side of the defense for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. On the right side is Felix Mendy. In goal is Kebake. Not for too long. Salifu Koli. Koli Salifu with a decent shot. Caught out by team captain Ken Bugulbas. It's a lively game, a lively contest, a lively GFF Men's Division 2 Week 11 fixture between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. It is Fortune 2, Greater Tomorrow 0. Corner Ibu Sanyang to take this. Salifu Jaju not far from the area. Plays that ball short. Jaju Salifu floats that ball forward. Solid header. Another attempt coming from Ali Usey. And this time way off target. Way off target. A shot from Ali Usey. Couldn't trouble the goalkeeper. And Keba Gay will play that ball short. Omar Jaju back to the goalkeeper Keba Gay. 4 players currently warming up for coach Serif Mankajang's side. Serin Kamara, will he be able to keep that ball in play? This is Salifu Jaju. Salifu slips in the process. This is going to be an attack. This time into the goalkeeper's gloves. Easy time for the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. That was going to be a defensive blunder coming from Salifu Jaju. And the goalkeeper Nuha was alert enough to gather that ball. And he gathered that ball with ease. And Nuha Sanyang just there in time. It's going to be another start. Another start for Nuha Sanyang. A long one. Omar Jaju caught that ball out. Amadou Nyasi around the center circle. Nyasi from the left side to the right side. It is Mod Lamin Sanyang now, who was formerly with Fortune Football Club. Amadou Nyasi regained possession. Squares that ball on the left side. Serin Kamara now floats that ball forward. Sirifo Dabo a glancing header. Partly caught out. And this is Felix now. Felix Mendy. Felix to the team captain Ken Bugulbas. Abdullah Tamba. Abdullah Tamba, no nonsense central defender, clears that ball desperately. Tamba Abdullah is one of the central defenders, and it is currently Sehu Sonko on a defensive work. Sonko Sehu clears that ball, not a great one. Caught out by Mod Lamin Sanyang. Around the center circle, Felix Gomez. Back to the central defender Omar Jaju. It is Omar Jaju of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Will they be able to keep that ball in play? Currently having it tough. Their player Rasul down, and Ibu Sanyang penalized by the central referee and Ibrahima Janko Sama. Central referee hands that advantage to Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Trail 2-0 against Fortune at the box bar. Serin Kamara moves forward. Penalized by the flag of the assistant referee on the other end. It's an offside, and Fortune will benefit, and Fortune wouldn't be in any hurry as the team lead 2-0 against Greater Tomorrow at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It's going to be a start for Fortune Football Club from Ferdinand Jata to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. Nuha launched that ball forward, Adama Kante, straight into the gloves of the custodian Keba Gay. Keba, the custodian. We're surely going to have another cooling break as far as the second half is concerned. But anyway, we have to wait for the green light coming from the match officials. Ibu Sanyang, great control. Sanyang Ibu trying to test the goalkeeper, and his shot caught out by Omar Jaju, who is currently one of the central defenders for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, alongside Lamarana Jallo. Ken Bugul Bas playing as the holding midfielder. And in case you're just joining us, we coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, live on LSTV, and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club, and in the GFF Men's Division 1. Division 1 fixture between Fortune Football Club and Greater Tomorrow. And it is week 12 of the division. Fortune Football Club 2, Greater Tomorrow Football Club 0. Greater Tomorrow Football Club currently on 15th on the GFF Men's Division 1 table with 10 points, and currently trailing this time Sehu Sonko. That would have been a decent glancing header coming from Sehu Sonko. Unfortunately, he failed to hit the target. Is a double substitution coming from Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And Greater Tomorrow Football Club will now have the opportunity to get off Amadou Sow. Amadou Sow is one of the players substituted, and Modlamin Sanyang. And it's a double substitution and already effected. It's Greater Tomorrow 0, Fortune Football Club 2. Omar Jaju is one of the central defenders. Back to the goalkeeper Keba K. It is the first division, top flight of the division. A header, caught out. Sirifo Dabo Clares, partly done. Amadou Nyasi chested that ball, and that was a comfortable control for Nyasi Amadou, part of the final 23 of the Chan team. Amadou Nyasi for Greater Tomorrow, and is already part of the final 23. For Fortune Football Club, 3 players, Bakari Jawara, Ibu Sanyang, and Adama Kante are the final 3 players. This time it's going to be Sehu Sonko, and already is an advantage Greater Tomorrow, desperately in search for an equalizer. Will they be able to get it? Amadou Nyasi received the ball once again, lays that ball forward. Great control around the center circle. Great control. Can they get something? Lays that ball forward straight into the gloves of the custodian, Nuha Sanyang. Nuha just there in time to gather that ball, and gather that ball with ease. It's a busy technical area. Head coach Sheriff Mankajang and head coach Jane Jove. Greater Tomorrow Football Club, in their first game, it was 3-0 defeat in the hands of Bombarda before playing a 1-1 scoreline against Hearts FC, and they lost to Gambian Dutch Lions in their week 3 fixture 1-0 before losing once again to Falcons 2-0. In week 5, it was 0-0 against Hawks. Week 6, they lost to TMT 1-0 before playing out a trailing 1-1 scoreline against Marimo Park Foot in week 7. In week 8, Team Rhino. Against Team Rhino, it was a victory for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, 2-0 against Team Rhino, before losing heavily 3-0 to the Banjul-based club Banjul United at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And in week 10, it was BST Galaxy 0, Greater Tomorrow 1. Week 11, it was 1-1 against Steve Biko. And this is week 12, up against Fortune Football Club, and currently the team trail 2-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is still 2-0 in Fortune's favor. And we will surely get down to Fortune Football Club. In their first game, they drew 1-1 against Falcons. Defeated Hawks 1-0 in Kabakel. In their third game, they defeated TMT 2-1 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium before securing another 1-0 victory away to Marimo Parkford in week 5. The team defeated Team Rhino 1-0 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium before the points being forfeited after a successful protest coming from Team Rhino Football Club. Danger not averted. It's going to be another attack. Greater tomorrow. Strong header coming from Ferdinand Jata. This time around, ball being launched forward. Caught out once again. Another block in there. Ali Use picks possession. Ali will move the ball forward for Fortune Football Club. Salifu Koli. Salifu now trying to connect who? It is Adama Kante. Can Fortune get the third here? Kante Adama rifled that ball. That is already a side netting. It's a side netting for Fortune Football Club. Greater tomorrow will start the play from their own half. And when in week 5, Fortune Football Club defeated Team Rhino 1-0 and the points being forfeited after a successful protest from Team Rhino Football Club. In week 6, the team defeated Banjul United 2-0 at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum before losing 2-1 to BST Galaxy at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. In week 8, Fortune Football Club defeated Steve Biko 1-0 in Bakau before losing 1-0 to Brikama United at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And the team went on to lose against champions Real de Banjul at the Boxbar Mini Stadium and also away to Gambia Armed Forces 1-0 at the Bakau Mini Stadium. And back to the Boxbar Mini Stadium in week 12 fixture against Greater tomorrow. Fortune leading 2-0. Will they be able to hold on? Currently leading 2-0 against Greater tomorrow. And Greater tomorrow need to score and need to score twice for them to possibly have a point here, whilst Fortune Football Club just need to hold on. If they can score more, they just need to hold on. Salifu Jajo moves the ball forward. Can they get something from this? Lays that ball forward. Caught out by the central defender for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, and it's going to be a corner.
Again, fight it on! Fight it on!
Thank you very much and welcome back. It's a double substitution once again. Sheriff Demba and Sana Kamara introduced by coach Sheriff Mankajang for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And still the team trail 2-0. Sheriff Kamara is one of the players taking off. And Greater Tomorrow will start the play from their own half once again. It is Greater Tomorrow, a great delivery coming from the goalkeeper. And it's a quick one. Ball being taken quickly. Adama Kante. Kante Adama to Salifu Jajo. Salifu deployed on the right side of Fortune's defense. It is Sehu Sonko, the midfielder. Greater Tomorrow currently having all its players behind the ball. Sehu Sonko. This time back to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. Fortune enjoying possession and also enjoying the goal scored at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. It's going to be another attack. Bakari Sise now. Can they get the third one? This time! It is the third goal, Adama Kante, this time around. Fortune Football Club with the third goal. And it is 3-0 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. A very simple tap in. A simple tap in coming from Adama Kante. And Greater Tomorrow trail 3-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It hasn't been a great start for head coach Sheriff Mankajang and his boys. And currently this afternoon at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, the team trail 3-0 against fellow West Coast side, Fortune Football Club. Anyway, it is Fortune on the advantage, leading 3-0 at the Box Bar. In the last 3 fixtures, they lost to Brikama United, lost to the champions Real de Banjul, and also lost to Gambia Armed Forces before currently leading 3-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium against Greater Tomorrow. Adama Kante, one of the players in the Chan team in the final 23, alongside Ibu Sanyang and Bakari Jawara. For Fortune Football Club, Amadou Nyasi being the only player invited by the coaches from Greater Tomorrow Football Club, and Amadou Nyase is part of the final 23. Will they be able to get the team back on level terms is the biggest ambition. But will they be able to do it is the biggest question. There we go. It's going to be a throw-in. A throw-in quickly taken. Ibu Obuli Drame is another experienced player. Ibu Obuli Drame played for Real de Banjul, Brikama United, and currently with Greater Tomorrow. His time is going to be another attack. Ibu Sanyang now. Omar Jaju on a defensive walk guards that ball of the area, throw in Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And Greater Tomorrow Football Club trail 3-0 against Fortune Football Club, who is currently down. We have to confirm. That is Ali Usay. Ali Usay is currently down, and he will sorely need assistance from the medics. They are already on the pitch to assist Ali Usay, and Ali got the second goal for Fortune Football Club. The first goal coming from central defender Ferdinand Jata. Ali Usay got the second, and the third courtesy of Adama Kante. Adama Kante with the third. Ali Usay the second. Ferdinand Jata broke the deadlock to open the scoring for Fortune Football Club, and the game is currently under the watchful eyes of Ibrahima Janko Sama as the central referee, Omar Dabo as first assistant, second assistant Demba Sabali, Pasonko as the fourth referee, and the match commissioner is Abdul K. Cham. And Abdul K. Cham is the match commissioner of this crucial fixture. Great game between Greater Tomorrow. Great game between Greater Tomorrow and Fortune Football Club, but advantage Fortune Football Club. Salifu Jaju caught that ball out. Ferdinand Jata, tall and lanky. This time it is Ibu Sanyang around the center circle. Rasul down, rewarded by central referee Ibrahima Janko Sama. And Greater Tomorrow will sorely try to regroup once again. Fortune Football Club wouldn't be in any hurry, leading by 3-0 in the second half. It is 3-0 advantage Fortune Football Club. Caught out there by Alex Gomez. Alex Gomez for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Sana Kamara, who came on as a substitute, deployed on the right side of Greater Tomorrow's defense. Bakari Sise with a great assist takes that quickly. Ali Usay lays that ball around the center circle. Sehu Sonko to Abdullah Tamba, back to Ibu Sanyang. Any moment from now, Dauda Dabo will be introduced. Dauda Dabo was part of the initial list of players, invited to the Chan team, but failed to make the final cut. Great back heel. Adama Kante lays that ball to Salifu Koli. Salifu rifled that ball in, caught out there by Greater Tomorrow. That's a solid defensive work. Great defensive work coming from Greater Tomorrow, and the team trail 3-0. It is 3-0. The team is 3-0 down against Fortune. Greater Tomorrow, if they are able to secure a point, they need to score again. They need to score tries to possibly get a point, or else they're going to surrender the maximum points to Fortune Football Club. And we will surely get you Ferdinand Jata with another header, this time sailed over the bar. He broke the deadlock to open the scoring for Fortune Football Club. Ferdinand Jata, the tall and lanky central defender. Fortune Football Club missed a few of the games and currently back into the starting 11, Jata Ferdinand. He's a huge and physically built-up central defender for Coach Jane Juve and his side. Greater Tomorrow Football Club trail 3-0. Ali Usay, Bakari Sise to Abdullah Tamba. Fortune enjoying possession. Back to Ali Usay. This time it is Bakari Sise once again. Dauda Dabo is currently in preparation to make his way in from the left to the right. Salifu Jajo, will he be able to keep that ball in play? That's unfortunate. He failed to control that ball as the ball rolls off the area for a throw in. Greater Tomorrow gets that quickly. Greater Tomorrow, central defender Omar Jajo. Omar Jajo caught out by central defender team captain Sirifo Dabo. There's not a decent one coming from Salifu Jajo. Ball being caught out. It's going to be an attack. Ferdinand Jata. Ferdinand lost possession. Now it's the turn of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Can they get something? Amadou Nyasi. Amadou having it tough. Regain possession and he's the team captain now. Amadou Nyasi to Felix Mendy. Back to Nyasi Amadou. The assistant team captain and now having the captain armband after the substitution of Ken Bugulbas. It is a set piece for Greater Tomorrow at a great position. Great position for Greater Tomorrow to benefit from a set piece. It is inches off the 18-yard area. Very close to the 14-yard. And Greater Tomorrow will have a dead ball specialist to effect this. Who is going to deliver it remains to be seen. That was a decent delivery from Omar Jajo from a set piece position, and the ball struck the central defender Ferdinand Jata, and Ferdinand is currently under the assistance of the medics, and this will also take us to another cooling break, and the second cooling break and the first for the second half. We have one in the first half and one in the second half, and this is going to be the final cooling break. And Fortune Football Club any moment from now will have a double substitution to be effected by Fortune Football Club, and the team lead are currently leading 3-0, and Dauda Dabo and Ibrahima Toure are the latest players introduced by coach Jane Juve. Ibu Sanyang is one of the players taking off. We just want to confirm who is going to be the second player to be taken off. Ferdinand is still, or it is now Abdoulaye Tamba. Abdoulaye Tamba also receiving some medical attention from the medics. He's now okay. He will surely get a sip of water, and all the players are also on the technical area having a sip and also having some instructions from the two gavas, Jane Juve and Serif Mankajang. Jane Juve for Fortune Football Club, Serif Mankajang for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. It's 3-0. And still, head coach Serif Mankajang is still telling his players that we have time. We have time to get the team back on level terms. But anyway, it's still a possibility, but also a huge mountain to climb. It's still a possibility. It is never over until it is all over. Anyway, it's going to be another substitution. And another substitution for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Ferdinand Jata will be reintroduced shortly. Currently having a word with head coach Jane Diouf. Ibrahima Kamara, one of the experienced players for Greater Tomorrow, is coming off. Ibrahima Kamara is taking off by coach Serif Mankajang, and it's another substitution. Ibrahima Janko Sama, the central referee. Can they get something this time? Definitely very close. That was definitely very close coming from Greater Tomorrow Football Club. It was a decent coming from Paul Coley. And Paul Coley's effort sailed off target. But that was definitely very close to pull one back for the Brikama-based club Greater Tomorrow. The team trailed 3-0 against Fortune Football Club at the Box Bar. Fortune having a comfortable game here. They scored twice in the first half and got the third in the second half. The first goal coming from central defender Ferdinand Jata before Ali Usey getting the second, and the third goal coming from Adama Kante. And Kante Adama this time on a defensive work. And Adama Kante is one of the players invited by the Chan team, and he is part of the 23 alongside Ibu Sanyang and Bakari Jawara for Fortune Football Club. Amadou Nyase, who is the current team captain for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, is also included in the final 23. Three players or four players in this game, part of the final 23 of the national Chan team. 3 for Fortune and 1 for Greater Tomorrow. Adama Kante to the new entrant Dauda Dabo. Kante Adama once again. Ali Usey now. Great control and turn. Ali lays that ball on the other end. Is that going to be the fourth? Kebake just there in time to clear that ball desperately. That was a great build-up, a great attack coming from Fortune Football Club, and one of the players taking off for Fortune Football Club been replaced by Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima Toure currently playing the right side of Fortune's defense, and it is Felix Mendy. Felix Mendy, one of the wing backs, and the final touch on Adama Kante, and Fortune will now regroup, whilst Greater Tomorrow will take that quickly to the new entrant, the center forward who replaces Ibrahima Kamara, Salifu Kole. This is Ferdinand Jata now. Ferdinand Jata drives in, this time goes to ground, rewarded by the central. Anyway, Greater Tomorrow players are in the least happy, but anyway, the central referee has the final say. He has the final say. He's just on spot to wave in for an advantage. Ferdinand Jata, who broke the deadlock, getting Fortune. The first goal is currently down and will be assisted by the medics. And the game is temporarily stopped. Fortune on the advantage, leading 3-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And before this game, Fortune Football Club in their last 3 fixtures were all lost games. They lost to Brikama United 1-0 at the Box Bar, champions Real de Banjul at the Box Bar, before losing away to Gambia Armed Forces in Bakau on the same scoreline. And here they are back at home at the Box Bar, enjoying a 3-0 advantage. And this season, for the first time, I stand to be corrected, this is the very first time Fortune Football Club getting a 3-0 victory. Anyway, so far this season, in their first game, it was 1-1 against Falcon. Second game, they won Hawks 1-0. Third game, won 2-1 against TMT. And in their fourth game, it was a 1-0 victory against Marimo Parkford before winning Team Rhino. And Team Rhino had a successful appeal, and points were forfeited and handed to Team Rhino. In their sixth game, it was 2-0 against Banjul United before losing 2-1 to BST Galaxy. Steve Biko 1-0 in Bakau and lost again to Brikama United, Real de Banjul and Gambia Armed Forces. Back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, currently enjoying the 3-0 advantage for the first time this season. Greater Tomorrow Football Club currently struggling in the GFF Men's Division 1 this season. On 15th, before coming to this game, on 15th, just above TMT. On 15th with 10 points. And coach Serif Mankajang and his boys will still remain on 15, because already TMT Football Club drew against Brikama United this weekend. Anyway, even if they lost and lost heavily, they're still going to maintain their position on 15th, just above and only above TMT. It is Greater Tomorrow 0, Fortune Football Club 3. And it is Sirifo Dabo team captain replacing Sambu Janture, and he had a decent game this afternoon. Ali Osei chips that ball forward, not a great one. Sehu Sonko, this time to Salifu Koli. Is that a foul? Play on, says the central referee. Omar Jaju now. Jaju now, Omar. Omar Jaju, not a decent one. It's Ibrahima Toure now. Toure Ibrahima, who came on as a substitute. The experienced Bully Drame, not a great effort coming from the experienced Bully Drame as his effort sailed off target. And time running out for Greater Tomorrow. It is still a possibility. In football, it is never over until it is all over. It is never over until it is all over. We have to be here to get you every other proceeding in this fixture, and the game is currently under the guidance of central referee Ibrahima Janko Sama, assisted by Omar Dabo, Demba Sabali, Pasonko as the fourth referee, Abdul K. Cham as the match commissioner. It is Bakari Sise. Bakari Sise now into the back of the net. He assisted the third goal and scored the fourth goal himself. Bakari Sise. Sise Bakari scored the fourth goal for Fortune Football Club against Greater Tomorrow at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Bakari assisted the goal which Adama Kante scored the third, and this time he strides forward himself and with his powerful left-footed low drive, and the ball lodged itself into the bottom corner to give Fortune the fourth, and the fourth at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the fixture between Greater Tomorrow and Fortune Football Club. It is getting closer for Fortune Football Club in bagging the maximum point. In bagging the maximum point after losing in their last 3 fixtures. The team is on the verge of securing the heaviest victory so far this season as far as the GFF Men's Division 1 is concerned. Getting 4 goals, getting 2 in the first half, getting 2 in the second half, and it is still game on. It is still time on. It is never over. It is never over until it is all over. Greater Tomorrow conceded a lot of goals. They conceded a lot of goals this season. They conceded 3 against Banjul United, conceded 3 against Banda, and already they've conceded 4 against Fortune Football Club. Is that going to be something? Is Paul Colley? Paul Colley penalized by the flag of the assistant referee on the other end, and is an offside. Fortune wouldn't be in any hurry, leading by 4 goals to 0. And any moment from now is going to be another substitution. Another substitution, and this time it's a double substitution for coach Jane Juve and his boys. Osman Cham and Dauda Sankare will be introduced shortly. Dauda Sankare had an incredible game against Real de Banjul and also against Gambia Armed Forces in Bakau. This time it is Greater Tomorrow, the boys in blue and yellow. Lost possession. Sirifo Dabo strides forward now. Sirifo the central defender. To Salifu Koli, that is too strong. That is too strong, and claps coming from the supporters of Fortune Football Club. And the team is currently under the guidance of head coach Jane Juve, assisted by Mustafa Jaju and Sheriff Mankajang and Ibrahima Job. The head coaches for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, and Greater Tomorrow is a Brikama-based club, whilst Fortune Football Club is a team based in Farato, West Coast region, the Gambia. Assistant coach Mustafa Jaju is having or giving instructions to the 2 players. It is Bully Drame, and Bully classed with this goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. And Nuha is currently down Osman Cham and Dauda Sankare to be introduced shortly. Double substitution.
Right, Osha. Got it. Give me the and the kid. And the kid. You got it for you.
It was going to be a double substitution, but I think it's now going to be a triple substitution. And probably this is going to be the final substitution for Fortune Football Club. And the team is currently leading 4-0 against Greater Tomorrow Football Club. Scored 2 in the first half and got 2 in the second half. Jack broke the deadlock. Ali Ute got the second. Adama Kante got the third. And Bakari Sise. Sirifo Dabo now. Sirifo Dabo to Bakari Sise. Ali Usei. Ali scored the second goal. And he also got the winner against TMT at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in week 3 of the GFF Men's Division 1. Adama Kante. Kante Adama to Ibrahima Toure. Salifu Koli. Fortune now. Can they get the fifth? Lays that ball forward. Another attempt coming from Bakari Sise. Blocked in there by the goalkeeper Kebake. It's a triple substitution. Sambujang Toure, central defender. Osman Cham, an offensive player. Dauda Sankare, another offensive player for Fortune Football Club. A triple substitution to be effected shortly. Who is coming off? Who and who is coming off for Fortune Football Club? We have to wait. Sheriff Demba. And that was going to be an offside. The player from an offside position allows that ball to roll out for a throw in. And Fortune Football Club will effect a triple substitution. Triple substitution. Salifu Koli is one of them. Sambujang Toure is coming in. Dauda Sankare and Osman Cham. Triple substitution. Dauda Sankare introduced, replacing Salifu Koli. Salifu Koli had his first game after his trial in Turkey alongside Ali Usei, and Ali got the second goal, and he is coming off. Who is also off? Ferdinand Jata off, and Ali Usei off, and Usman Cham introduced. It's a long one from Ibrahima Toure, and that's the first touch for Dauda Sankare. Lost possession. Will they be able to keep that ball in play? Yes, the ball is still in play. Caught out by Amadou Nyase. Amadou to Bulli Drame. This is Abdoulaye Tamba. Solid defensive work. Dauda Sankare, the new entrant. Tricky and Pese. Still going Sankare. Dauda Sankare lost possession. Recovered by Adama Kante. This is Ibrahima Toure from the right to the left. From the right to the left. Bakari Sise strides forward. Bakari Sise rewarded by the central referee Ibrahima Janko Sama. And Ibrahima is the central referee, assisted by Omar Dabo. Demba Sabali and Pa Sonko is the fourth assistant referee, and the match commissioner is Abdul K. Cham from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is the GFF Men's Division 1 and week 12 of the GFF Men's Division 1 between Fortune Football Club, the home side, against Greater Tomorrow, the away side. Both sides playing at home. Greater Tomorrow is also having the Box Bar Mini Stadium as its venue for the home games. A team based in Brikama, and Fortune Football Club having its home games at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, currently enjoying a comfortable 4-0 advantage. This is Osman Cham, the new entrant. Stride forward. Can he get something? Osman Cham. Osman is one of the players introduced by Coach Jane Joof. Fortune lost possession. It is Demba. Bulli Drame, the experience. Bulli Drame is one of the most experienced players for Greater Tomorrow Football Club. And it's going to be an attack. It is the most experienced, no doubt. Paul Colley looking for options. Paul lays that ball forward straight into the gloves of the custodian. And Nuha Sanyang wouldn't be in any hurry. Nuha Sanyang is currently down. He will use the opportunity to wind down the clock. 4 minutes added on. 4 minutes added on. 4 minutes for Fortune to hold on. And 4 minutes for Greater Tomorrow to score, and score again in 4 minutes. They need to score 4 goals in 4 minutes. It is still a possibility. Anyway, it is never over until it is all over. But their chances very narrow. Dauda Sankare! Was that going to be a penalty? Nothing given by the central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama, and that's a protest coming from Jane Juve and some of the technical members. They felt Dauda Sankare should have been awarded a penalty. But anyway, central referee waved in for a play on. It's advantage Greater Tomorrow now. They will surely try to launch in an attack. Ibrahim rewarded by central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama. And there was a penalty south for Dauda Sankare, Fortune Football Club, the players and officials. But anyway, nothing given. Central referee Ibrahim Janko Sama waved in for a play on. A comfortable 4-0 advantage. Fortune Football Club. Time running out for Greater Tomorrow Football Club, and Greater Tomorrow on the verge of losing heavily at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And this is going to be their heaviest defeat so far this season if they are able to maintain this scoreline. If this scoreline is maintained, it's going to be the heaviest defeat for Greater Tomorrow.